For those of you who are new to QVC, know that anytime you hear that music, that's our today's special value. Now, you can always find it on the homepage on QVC.com. Girl next door is Carolyn Gracie, our beloved Carolyn Gracie, who we know absolutely loves growing her flowers. She loves to take care of her animals. She has this huge, big heart, and she loves fresh vegetables. So last year, she and I actually introduced her very first mini veggies, the kitchen mini veggie set, and it was 3 of them. This year, as a today's special value in honor of her 2nd anniversary, her very first today's special value from Girl Next Door, we added another plant in here, one that is very, very cool that I think you're going to absolutely be in love with. I will warn you though, price goes up at the end of the day. I will also tell you we can do bill to ship to. So if you have grandkids that live a distance from you, if you want to go ahead and send this as a Mother's Day gift, a Father's Day gift, go ahead and do it. These were actually bred to be grown indoors in a sunny window. Now, if you're lucky enough to have a little bit of sunshine and a patio or deck, you can put them out there as well. Raised garden bed, yes, they're just not meant to go in the ground because they stay compact. And as you take a look, we'll start with the cucumbers there. You are going to grow your own quick snack cucumbers. Same as what Carolyn brought us last year because she couldn't find anything better. These are so yummy, yummy, yummy. Next to that, look at these tomatoes. These are red velvet cherry tomatoes. I mean, you're going to eat these like they are cherries, and you'll get so many and they'll continue to perform. That's 2 of the plants. The 3rd plant is a brand new variety. So the tomatoes are a brand new variety. The peppers are a brand new variety this year. This is going to be your Fresh Bite sweet yellow peppers. And you can see tons of those as well. And then last but not least, brand new is our Bonsai Basil. Look at this basil. This basil smells absolutely heavenly. And from the minute you get it home, you could start to use that fresh basil because you'll be growing all of it. $9.99 will get it home. And yes, it will only show up in your neck of the woods, in your zip code, when it is time to put them in the window. All right, Carolyn Gracie is back. 2nd anniversary. First today's special value. I'm so happy for you. So
Thanks,
proud
Pat.
of you
Thank
too,
you
my
so much.
friend.
Oh my gosh, I'm so excited about this day. And thank you everybody who's been shopping already. I know many of you have already ordered yours. Well, so yeah, Pat and I debuted a set like this last year and it sold out like that.
It did, to our surprise. We were like,
we tried to get as more as we could, and many more as we could, but a lot of people never got them. So please don't let that happen this year. Yeah. You guys, this is a today's special value for people who love to garden or who have never gardened. For people who are not a gardener at all but love to cook. This is for foodies.
Yes, perfect.
And this is something you can enjoy with your whole entire family. And I have to emphasize that, as Pat said, these are non-GMO and they are bred to stay short and to be grown in the house. That's what they were bred to do. So they don't need pollinators. They are self-pollinating. You, honest to goodness, do not ever have to put these outside as long as you have them in a sunny window. However, if you want to bring them outside, if you spend most of your time outside in the summer and you want to put these on a table on your patio, they will love it out there as well. So let me show you again what you're getting.
Yeah, please.
So last year we had a set of
1,200, by the way, already ordered. And
wow.
Oh, 12,000.
Wow.
Wow, 12,000
thank you.
already ordered. 2,000 just in the last couple of minutes. And there is an auto delivery, but we'll talk about that in a minute.
So last year we had a set of 3. We had yellow peppers, we had the same delicious cucumber, and a different variety of cherry tomatoes. So we, as Pat said, we could not find, not for lack of trying, but we could not find a better mini cucumber than this. This is the quick snack cucumber. You're going to get cucumbers in 40 days from when you plant it. That's going to be the first veggie that you'll get, and they'll start out as little flowers that'll turn into little bitty cucumbers, and soon they'll become the full size that you're seeing there. They're sweet and crisp and delicious. You don't have to peel them. You don't even taste the seeds. You just eat them like a candy bar. They're so good. Then we brought in everything else new. So this year, again, you're getting for about the same price, a set of 4. So you're getting a new pepper. This year's pepper, well, we're looking at the tomato, so I'll talk about that. The tomato is the red Siam tomato, which is just like a bite of red deliciousness, like candy. They pop in your mouth. They are so flavorful. You don't have to cut them or peel them. Just eat them whole if you want. Yeah. They're so good, and you will get dozens and dozens and dozens of these. These will show up about 10 days after your cucumbers.
Okay.
And then the pepper is also a new variety. Last year's pepper was yellow and delicious. We wanted to do something new, so this is an orange pepper, and it's sweet, it's crisp, it's so flavorful, and this will show up about 10 days after the tomatoes start.
Okay.
And then your bonsai basil is what everybody's going wild about. This is
crazy good.
It's new. It's really hard to find anywhere, even in catalogs, but you're getting it
What
first
is bonsai basil?
So bonsai basil is basil in a very small, leafy, topiary form. So it starts out, and I'll show you what you're getting in just a second. But it starts out like a little bitty topiary. Look, that's what's coming out of the box. You can already pick and eat this as soon as you open your package. But it will keep growing and growing till it gets to this full size this summer, and it will make your kitchen smell heavenly.
My hands smell it's so good.
If you're worried about your cat, some lady, a lady asked me on Facebook, yes, these are vegetables. Kid safe, pet safe, you're fine. No worries.
All edible.
They're all edible, and you grow them in the house. So come over here for a second, and I'll show you. So here's the cucumbers. So again, you're going to get dozens and dozens of constant cucumber
Because they don't just give you cucumbers one time.
No.
I mean, you said the more
you pick,
okay,
the more you get. If you stop picking, they'll stop producing.
Okay, so keep picking.
They'll grow to their full size, but they're not done as long as you're picking. We have people who called in last night who said they're still getting peppers from last year. So your cucumber will be first in 40 days.
Okay.
All right. Then you're going to get your tomatoes about 10 days later. And then you'll get these delicious peppers.
Look at those peppers.
The new variety of orange peppers this year about 10 days later. So about 70 days for the peppers. And then your bonsai is just going and going the whole entire time. And here's what you're getting. And then I want to talk about some of this food.
Okay.
So you're getting plants that are big and ready to go. So again, last year we were scrambling to grow more and more. Some of them couldn't even get big enough to ship, so some people didn't get them.
Yeah.
So we're prepared this year.
We're prepared.
You're going to get big babies that you're going to plant. We'll show you how in a second. It's so easy. Water them in, put them in a sunny window, give them some Roberta's Bounty, and you're good to go.
And these come in not in the plastic pots. I don't want to.
In the Ellie pots.
Yeah, in the Ellie pots.
So you don't have to peel that off. That's
Yeah.
just kind of keeping it the root shape. But again, when you put it in the I recommend organic potting soil from Roberta's or my cocoa peat bricks, which are also organic, and they'll be so happy.
All right, let's talk auto delivery just really quickly, because that way you get to hold on to the price. And you know, at first I was like, auto delivery with gardening, then I realized that lots of times this time of the year I start to get a little bit of anxiety, like, is my favorite thing going to come back this year? Is it going to be at the same price? And we don't know. This way we guarantee you're going to get these again next year at the today's special value price. Just ask for the auto delivery. There's just 2 shipments. In spring it will come when it's appropriate for your zip code, and then the following spring 2026 it will show up again.
You're guaranteed to get it. And by the way, if you got auto delivery last year with Pat and I, you're getting a different pepper this year, a different tomato this year, and you're getting the basil. So the only thing that will be duplicated will be that delicious cucumber, and that's fabulous. So I would say go ahead and get the auto delivery, even if you've already got one coming.
Right, right.
So. All right. So should we show them how to plant?
Yes, let's show. Let's plant, and then we're going to invite Jane out here.
Because Jane, we're waiting till we start eating all these delicious veggies.
We're inviting you.
Oh, you do? Okay, great.
Oh, perfect.
Okay.
All right.
So here, what you need, everybody, is like not a huge pot, about an 8 to 10 inch pot.
Okay, 8 to 10 inch pot. All right.
And
we need 4 of them.
So these are a couple. We were showing a couple of my new pots out here that are available. Also, the new smaller size of the Roberta's party pot.
Okay.
So you're going to, in your pot, you want to make sure that you have drainage. All my pots have drainage.
Okay.
And then you're going to either fill this up with an organic soil, or just a quick mention, these are my new cocoa peat bricks, which you'll get a set of 4. This will make 16 quarts of organic potting soil. And would you rather carry this around, Pat?
Yeah, or have that, store
this
that
ginormous thing,
Yeah.
which I can't even lift up, and it's a big icky mess.
Well, and this has everything that all of our
the
goodies
nutrients
are
and
going
it's
to need.
organic.
Yeah.
Your plants will absolutely love this. So think
Okay.
about that. A lot of people purchase that at midnight as well. But then you're just going to dig. You can even use your hands. A small hole in the center. Again,
Okay.
what you're getting is a plant that is big, but you don't have to dig a giant hole for it. So you're just going to put one plant per pot. You guys don't stuff them all in the same pot. They
Okay.
won't do as well. You want to have 4 separate pots. Don't even put them all in one giant pot. I would not recommend that.
Okay.
And then just plant this up to the base of the stem. Water it in. Remember, it's important to water because your plant is getting established. Don't just water it once and think I'm done. You want to water it in. You want to add your Roberta's Bounty and follow your instructions in the growing guide.
Follow the instructions
Super
here.
easy.
Listen, this is the project for your kids.
And grandkids.
Yeah, your grandkids, the neighborhood. And if you're someone like me, I always have so much. I share it with Jane because Jane is a great cook. She has made me super good things with the veggies that I've given her over the years. Give it to the neighbors. Have fun with it. This basil, I mean, it's inside. So if you've downsized or maybe you live in the city and you don't have a lot of room, and even if you're someone who has that garden outside, here's an opportunity to be able to go ahead and, you know, grow indoors. You just need a warm, sunny window.
Exactly.
Correct?
You need to have sunshine. So don't put it in a dark room. It won't do well. Don't put it with yucky soil. It won't do well. You want to make sure you have really good soil and a lot of sunshine. Make sure it stays regularly watered. And
3,500 already ordered. Jane, will you come out here
Hi,
and share
Jane.
those with us?
you look
I'm
beautiful.
gonna come out and say congratulations.
Hi, how are you?
Congratulations
Thank
on
you
a today's
so
special
much.
value.
I know, I'm so
All right,
excited.
I already ordered mine.
Oh, good.
Okay.
You will
So
love these. Did you smell this?
I did.
you have the perfect
As soon as you
windows.
walk around the corner, you can
Yes,
smell
you can
it.
smell it.
So I have an outdoor raised bed.
Yes.
The veg trug.
Yes, perfect.
Can I also
Yes.
do them here?
But yes, but don't put, you know, you have little dividers in it, right?
Okay.
So you want to keep them separate from each
That
other.
was my
Okay.
second question.
Yes.
So you can't, you really shouldn't push them in the same pot.
Yes, they
should
need their
be-
own
They need their
should
own
be
space.
separate.
Okay.
I mean, they play well together. They won't compete, but they just do better in their own space.
What's the minimum depth of the pot that we need to
You need to get a
plant in?
pot that's at least about 6 inches deep and
Okay.
about 9 inches
Even
wide
for the
at the
cucumbers, they don't need to be deeper than that?
top. Not really.
Okay.
All these little pots that we're showing right here,
Yeah.
which are about 6 to 7,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
then
yeah.
about 8.
Okay.
I say the minimum diameter would be 8. And really, you don't need anything much bigger than 10.
Okay.
Because remember, you're going to have 4 pots in your house.
Right.
if
Do
you're
you
growing them
need some
inside.
kind of scaffolding, for lack
Yes,
of a better word?
good point.
Yes.
You do
That
need
was
to
one of
get
my
the mini
questions, too.
trellis for both the cucumber and the tomato.
Okay.
They need support because they are vining, and especially that
Right.
tomato, tons of tomatoes coming.
But you
it'll
don't
tip
put
over.
that in until you start to see
Yes.
the
I
plants
mean,
come
yeah,
up.
when it's coming up. Well, this
Yeah.
I
tomato
always
that
do
you're
it in the
getting.
beginning.
Yeah.
This tomato, well, again, we're not sending you
Yeah.
like a 2-inch size baby.
Right, right.
So you could put like a little
Yeah.
stake in here or a little trellis behind it like this and just kind of train it. I use those bread bag twisty ties.
sure. Yeah.
Or those little, you buy those little
To get it
clips
started.
to train it.
I love, first of all, that they're using these new eco-friendly
Yeah, deli pots.
pots that come in. And then my final question, because I am not familiar with this variety of basil.
Nobody
it smells
is.
good.
I know.
How do I trim it to use it to
Okay,
eat?
so all you
Ooh, good
do,
question.
let's just pick a little stem,
Okay.
or even just the little leaves.
You
and
don't
then-
have to go down to the bottom?
Absolutely not.
Okay, you want
just you could even pick some off this little baby,
Okay.
and then just sprinkle it.
Okay.
We've already sprinkled some.
Oh my gosh,
right
that smells
onto
so
your food.
It does
you don't.
smell so good, doesn't
What's
it?
great is I love basil, but usually basil is large leaves. You have
Yeah,
to chop them up,
exactly,
right? You don't you just
exactly.
pick and sprinkle.
Pick
All right.
and sprinkle.
Yeah.
I love it. Oh,
Yeah. You love it?
congratulations.
Thank
I am
you.
so excited.
Thank
I
you
cannot
so much.
wait.
And thanks for your questions. And
Yes.
let me again emphasize the flavor. Did you
Yes,
eat any of these
yes.
yet? Oh boy.
No, but I wanted you to see that the cucumber isn't heavily loaded with seeds, which sometimes you get in a cucumber. And they're
we did not peel
fresh.
it.
Look, and you don't have to peel
No,
it.
you just eat
right?
it by itself or dip it in some tzatziki.
Oh, there's an idea. Wait, I'm going to reach in front of you.
We've done some cucumber sandwiches out here.
Ooh,
which
nice.
are- and,
Well, I like it in
cucumber-
the water. Wouldn't that
And
be
Pat, I
good
was
in the
even saying
water?
it at midnight. You could do a little spa treatment.
You hear that?
Do a little spa treatment. They're eyeball
It's that
size.
crunchy. Really is. Listen.
And then let me pop this over here. These tomatoes.
Here, come on, Jane. I have some.
Jane, did you try any of this veggies?
No.
Oh my gosh,
Here, come try.
the flavor on these is
Can
incredible.
we try them, Pepper?
Yes, so the pepper, yum. So you can do little pepper